I'm Doris with a D here at SoFloDining, and we are at Souvlaki Street in Sunrise. And we're here at the chef's table with Chef Dan and Chef Angelo.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Take it away, Chef Angelo.
How is everybody? Welcome to Souvlaki Street.
Here you go.
We are a Greek Mediterranean restaurant offering a lot of healthy treats. So anybody looking for a little nice, crispy, fresh cut Greek salad, topped with a little chicken souvlaki, pork souvlaki, gyros, carved fresh right off the cone, please come in and see us.
Yeah.
We are open Monday through Friday.
I like that.
And that's my favorite dish, by the way. That is my favorite dish. All day long.
Yeah, we're looking at the oven roasted lemon chicken in case anybody's wondering.
My favorite dish. We are open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Closed Saturdays, Sundays, and major holidays. We work long hours and we need a little break every once in a while.
Yeah.
How long have you been in business?
We've been here, we opened took over the space in June of 2019.
Okay.
I did all this work, all the remodeling. The bones were here, so that was easy. Did all the remodeling, and I opened September 3rd, right before the pandemic.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We survived the pandemic. We stayed open through it. We're blessed.
Right.
We were able to stay open.
Yeah.
Cooking with a mask was not easy, but we did it, and it's over. It's behind us, and we've been growing ever since.
Now I know you did a major remodel at one point.
Oh yeah. My opinion, I've been doing this a long time. I'm 43 years in the business, self-employed. Every 3 years, you need. I personally need it. I need efficient equipment that's going to work properly. The grill doesn't work, I can't call the guy. A guy can't come and fix my. I don't do
Never.
that.
Yeah.
So every 3 years, I sell the old and I buy the new.
And that's when we were told about this place. A friend of mine, Patty and Joe, they live local. They're customers here. They recommended it, and we came and you were closed for remodeling.
Yeah,
Yes.
But then,
I'm so sorry.
But then I
Yes.
read, and this is very impressive. I mean, we do hundreds of restaurants, and even in the review I mentioned it. You didn't just remodel; you got all new equipment.
Yeah.
That's unheard of.
Yeah.
That is incredible. As a chef, that's my dream.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to fight to get simple stuff, and you're
Yeah.
a man that just says, you know what? I want it to work. I want it efficient.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Restaurants done right. You come to
Yeah,
Chef Angelo.
people
Well,
don't realize
yeah.
how much those things cost to fix, and a lot of people, oh yeah, just fix it. Before you fixed it, you bought a new one.
You bought
Yeah.
a new one. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
my favorite word, and you cringe when you hear it. The circuit board's bad.
Yeah. This is,
That's their famous thing. The circuit board's bad.
yeah. Yeah.
Translation:
Well-
$500.
From one chef to another, I think we heard it all.
Yeah.
Throughout decades.
Yes.
And by the way, next year, also, we're going to be doing the same thing. Everything's working fine,
Oh, you're doing-
but I know
It's your third year.
come up
Okay.
12, 14 months from now, something's going to go wrong.
Yeah.
And this stays efficient. It's
Yeah.
it's used. It's good equipment. Somebody else could use it,
Right.
but it's not for me.
No, I like it.
I prefer to just change it out.
And have stuff that works.
Yeah, be headache free of that.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing that you're able to do that.
I'm blessed.
Yes.
We're blessed.
Absolutely.
We are blessed. My wife and I are blessed. We're able to close 2 days a week and rest. We can pay our bills, pay our employees, make a little money for ourselves 5 days a week. We are blessed.
That's a good point
awesome.
too.
Yeah.
So many young people go into this business. They watch all the TV shows. They think of the glamour, and they think they're going to open a store, open a door. People are going to come in and just throw money at them, and they think they're going to be millionaires.
Yeah.
What they don't understand is, though, this is a living.
Yeah.
And like
Exactly
you
what it
said,
is.
you're blessed. You could have weekends off. You can close. You can go on
Yeah.
vacation. You can do that. That's a living.
Yeah.
So many of these young people get into business, do that, and then you walk in, you say, "Oh, is the owner here? Oh no, you want the manager?" Then the manager comes out, he don't know anything, and it's like 5 months, 10 months down the line, it says closed.
Yeah.
And people say, oh, the restaurant business, the restaurant business.
Yeah.
No, it's not the restaurant business. It's the people and how they run their business.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
and like I said, you're conscious of your equipment, of everything you need, of how to run the place.
You have to.
We have so many places we go to. They're
clueless.
I'll
They
call,
really
I'll
are.
call up.
Yeah.
I'll say
Yeah.
something about, you know, they'll put the owner on the phone, and I'll say, yeah, we were there last night, and I don't know, the light in the living room, the light in the dining room. Oh, what light?
Yeah.
The light that's hanging from the ceiling. Oh, well, I'll have to call the manager for that. And it's like, you're the owner,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, and you don't know what's going on in your place,
Yeah.
and you clearly know everything.
You have to, you know, restaurants don't run by themselves.
No, no.
They do not run by themselves. And we all know the labor market is really tough.
Right.
It's been tough.
Yeah.
So who do you trust? Here's the key, take care of everything.
I don't know how you could do that.
I tell
really
I
don't.
tell
Yeah.
everybody, and it's the first time I'm saying it on tape or writing it. Nobody cares about your money more than you.
Of course.
You
Of
know,
course.
you hire a manager, and he's here. Somebody complains, so what? He's still getting his check.
Yeah.
He don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
You're here and they complain, they're probably getting a remake. They're getting something.
If I can backpedal on that, more importantly than the money, to me, is a satisfied customer. It's gonna
Right.
come back
That's right.
next week.
And tell
That's
their
right.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we
That's it.
found it. Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the most
But
important
it's
part. to
because
me.
because you care. That's the whole thing.
There's some people that don't belong in our business.
Yes.
In our industry.
Yes.
They go in for the money.
Yeah.
We actually love what we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
We actually love what we do.
Yes,
That's
we
why
do.
we do it.
Yeah.
We do. Yeah. It's
Right?
a calling.
It's
Yeah.
a quality.
Yeah.
of course.
Since I'm 14 years old, I was in the kitchen.
Right?
14.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we were talking last night. We had a little joke. There's places that we go to frequently, and we see certain employees, and you see like they're not the best at what they're doing. And I said to her, you know, we have them almost in every kitchen. We call them the utility guy.
Utility guy.
And she said, what's that? I said, well, that's the guy that knows how to run the dining room.
Mm-hmm.
He knows if he needs to go in the kitchen. He knows what he has to do. He's the guy that knows where the tables get stacked.
Yeah.
He's the guy that knows where, you know, this gets done. He's the one that will work open to close.
Some value.
But again, he's
Yes.
not the best.
But he's the
But
go-to guy.
He's the guy.
Yes.
And he's there.
Yes.
And he shows up.
And it's so
Yes. Always.
God bless him.
I always say, and she's heard
God
me say,
bless
when
him.
I was working as a chef,
Yeah.
my big thing was, my staff would say, oh, this guy's no good, you hired him, blah, blah, blah. And I say, has he ever been late? No. Does he show up? Yeah. Let's teach him. Let's train him. He's coming
Baby
through that
steps.
door because he wants to be here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want the guy that's in here like, oh, I want a raise. How long you work here? 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You want a raise? 3 weeks?
Or the guy who wants the afternoon off because it's not busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. how about the 50-year-old employee that wants off on his birthday?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that one.
There you go.
What's the
Yeah.
other? I mean,
There you go.
I've heard them.
Yeah, we can go on and on forever.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my neighbor's.
Yeah.
My neighbor's cat died. I have to be with them.
Right?
I have to be there to comfort them.
Yeah, it takes a lot of discipline. We all know it takes a lot of discipline. Another thing that I have a hard time with, I am a clean freak chef.
Gotta be.
There's no other way to be.
There's no other way
No.
to be.
No, you're
And
absolutely
for
right.
that reason, and my wife tells me all the time, oh, you know, you're pushing them too hard to clean.
No,
Well,
no, it's very necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how come a lot
Yeah,
of
because you could be
people-
in and out of business like this if
Correct.
some inspector comes in
Correct.
and things are
Correct.
not the way they're supposed to
Correct.
be. No,
Right.
it's your
And
business.
she'll tell you. I mean, even my old staff that used to work with me, they're watching this tape laughing now. They'll tell you, I don't wear an apron. I will not wear an apron in the kitchen. And I say because the food belongs here. If it's on me, I'm doing something wrong. You know, really, I believe that. And even in the house, people say, "Oh, you cook here, have an apron." I don't want an apron. Even breading stuff and all.
Right, right.
I will not wear an apron because why am I wearing an apron? I'm not throwing the food on me. You know, and then.
Thank you. We
No,
appreciate
but that's
that
the
at
whole
home.
thing. You know, it's just a matter of being aware, being clean, and then in other parts of this industry, like the healthcare, we have surveys, they call it. It's just like the inspection, but you have annual surveys, and many places they get the survey, and then for the next 5 or 6 months they just run wild.
Yeah.
And then they have to get survey ready, which means, oh, we got to clean this, we got to clean this, we got to clean deep clean, deep clean, deep clean. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. We're always survey ready. We're always ready. There's no hurry up. The guy just walked in. And like you're clean, you're spotless. When the inspector comes in,
I don't care.
yeah,
Come on in.
Yeah.
come on in.
No big
Come on
deal.
in.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell them, hold on, have a seat.
No.
We'll be right with you. And then
Yeah.
everybody in the back is scrambling.
It's scrambling, wrapping, labeling, dating.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing looks more professional than you telling him, "Oh yeah, you're here. Come on
Yeah,
in.
correct.
Check it out.
Correct.
Go,
Yeah.
go
Go do
wherever
what you
want."
gotta do.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
find me if you need anything. It's always best. You know what? Again, there's a Bible to our industry.
Yeah,
There's a Bible.
yeah,
Do the right thing.
Yeah.
Do the right thing.
that's
You got
it.
nothing to hide.
that's it.
Yeah. Exactly.
And
And
it's
more
easier.
is always better.
And it's easier.
The
I
tough-
don't get it. It's easier.
It's easier. It's easier to maintain the cleanliness
Yes.
versus to take out the drill and drill the grease off the back of
That's
your
true, yeah.
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And that's the reason I think too that we have a hard time keeping employees.
Yeah.
People don't want to clean,
Yeah. Yeah.
We had
No,
a
they
thing-
don't.
and I ask them nicely to clean.
Right.
Then they clean like crap.
Yeah.
And then Brenda has to go and redo it. And I have a guy on payroll. We're open 5 days a week. He comes in at 6:15 till 9:15, 9:30. We close the door at 9 and we're done cleaning by 9:15, 9:30, depending on how late dinner rush goes.
Right.
You know what his job is? Clean.
Excellent. Yeah.
Clean.
He's a cleaner.
Yeah.
And he cleans the equipment and he comes out. He'll scrub like around the doors, anything that needs to be cleaned.
Exactly.
The Euro machine, by the end of the night, that Euro machine was stainless steel in the back. After 3 cones that we carve,
Uh-huh.
it's greasy, it's black. Every day he has it like brand new.
Is that why it looks like new?
Yeah.
It looks
Every
like
day it looks like new. I don't care how long
Yeah.
it takes him. 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I have all the product.
Gotta be done, yeah.
All the product.
Yeah.
I have all the gloves.
Yeah.
Don't crack your nails. But I want every,
That thing looks like it just came out of the
Right.
box.
right?
Yes.
Right?
I'm gonna take a picture of it. You're gonna see
Yeah.
it. There's gonna be
Yeah.
a picture of it. on
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
seriously.
And I have one at home in my garage as a backup because once this thing goes,
Oh yeah.
you know,
That's your bread and
I'm
butter.
not-
You don't
yeah.
have 2 weeks to wait.
Yeah,
No.
no. And I'm not too good with screwdrivers and things. So I'm good with knives, but not screwdrivers.
yeah.
But yeah, that's his job. He's a cleaner.
Yeah.
It does a really
You
good
need-
job.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like.
And I then, I'm blessed because I don't have to scrub and
No,
it's
it-
his job,
And then
and I pay him well.
no, and like you just said, from the years of being in the business, you know this needs to be done.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
this
yeah,
needs
yeah,
to be done.
yeah.
And people don't understand. Also, I see a lot of places with the owners, they don't know what's going on. They say, we close at 9, and I want everybody out of here by 9:10. Everyone needs to punch out by
No, no,
9:10.
no.
And
Oh
it's
my
like,
goodness.
No.
it's like, wait a minute.
No.
How are they? And then and then when they say it's dirty, then you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
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 No. Doesn't
Yeah,
work
you-
like that.
It takes a lot of discipline to do what we do.
it does.
It takes a lot of
It
discipline.
does.
And-
It
and
does. A
there-
lot of
therefore-
hours.
Right, a lot
Yeah.
of hours.
Yeah, a lot of
you know.
dedication.
a lot
You
of
have to really
dedication.
love what you're doing.
You have to.
But the end product.
You
End
cannot
product
wake
is
up and say, "Hell, I got to go to work today."
No.
No good. Find another job.
You just wake up and go.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
That's
right.
it.
Yeah, do something else.
I mean, I
Yeah.
used to be lost when I was younger. I mean, I'm older now. I'm weaker now. I'm tired. But when I
You're
was
younger
younger
than me, so you're good.
But when I was younger, I was doing 60, 70 hours. And
Yeah.
and if I had a day off, you know what? I was lost. I was lost. I'd go to the restaurant to hang out.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that was my home.
That's your life.
That's what I did.
That's your life.
But
That's it, man.
and again, what I was saying is the end product though is what shines. I mean, I can tell you, we had the Euro platter, and I forgot what the other big
falafel platter.
We sat right there. I remember that, and
Oh
the
my God,
salad
the
that came
falafel.
with it. I've had hundreds of Greek salads, and that was a
Yeah.
simple side salad. It
Yeah,
was.
that salad
I still-
slapped you in the face.
I still
saw
talk
it.
about it.
That's how
I'm
fresh
still-
it was.
And
it just
it was
jumped
not,
right
and
up.
it's nothing fancy. It's nothing fancy. It was
Yeah.
basic Greek food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but it was
fresh.
fresh, clean.
Yeah.
Made with love.
Yeah.
It left an
Yeah.
impression.
Good.
You know, and that's
Good.
and that's a stupid thing. That's just the salad. I can't even tell you how good the rest of the food was.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we were fighting for the falafel. It was so
Yeah.
good.
This is not what we do. This is who we are.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
This is who we are.
Yes, it is. It is who you are.
Hospitality.
This is what you were born to do.
Good food.
Yeah.
Nice atmosphere. Clean.
Yeah.
If you don't have all that,
Yeah.
go open a body shop or
body
something.
shop or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, I have a question for you. Like, how was it that you found your way into the hospitality industry? Obviously, you love it, but what was it that made
I'll
that
tell you.
love come alive?
I'll tell you, when I was a young kid, I was a rough kid, and my parents, you know, my dad was a mechanic
And you grew up in Chicago, right?
in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah. When we came to this country, we went to New York, Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, Bay Ridge to Chicago. Now, my dad was a mechanic, so he would tell me, "Okay, you're coming to work with me today."
Uh-huh.
I go to work with him. He put me under the car to change the oil. He'd take off the screw. The oil is all over me. I'm like, I'm looking at my nails. I'm like, God, I need a manicure. I can't do this.
How old were you
Going
then?
from
You were young.
16, 17
Yeah,
years old.
okay.
Now
Yeah.
I'm jumping from job to job. I was a painter. I did construction, cement. Drove a truck, made deliveries. I did all the crazy jobs. I ran into a kitchen, a kitchen job one day, and I liked it. I liked it. I was on the phone with my mom, and she was telling me, teaching me how to make a lentil soup. The guy was an Asian guy. He gave me the keys. He told me, come and open the next day. Okay? I took the keys. I'm all happy. He didn't ask me, and that was my first job in the kitchen.
Yeah.
True
You're a
story.
natural.
I will never forget this. I went home to my mom. Yeah, I got the keys. I'm gonna be cooking. What do you mean cooking? You don't know how to cook. Well, I gotta make a lentil soup tomorrow. Can you tell me? She started telling me, you know, my eyes were rolling in my head. Next morning at 5:30 in the morning, we had it set up. I called my mom, and she's telling me what to do. Long story short, it was a disaster. But that's how I got started, and I liked it, and it was challenging.
Right.
It was challenging.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, the culinary world. You know,
Yeah.
I'm cutting fingers.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but that's how we learn.
Not like TV.
So that's
No, nothing like TV.
so that's how I started, and yeah. Then from there, I then moved on. And I worked at different places, different concepts. Learned as much as I could. Then I went into business for myself, and that was it. That was
yeah, but every
there was
morning you
never.
woke up and you were happy, weren't
Oh
you?
my God, yeah.
But
Just
that's
even
what
now.
counts.
Yeah.
Just even now.
That's what I tell everybody too. Is that it's a progression of learning.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of times, and you'll notice as an owner, is you teach somebody something, and they think they know everything.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
or right away they learn this and they want to raise, or they learn
Yeah.
this and they're gonna go work somewhere else, and it's
Yeah.
like you don't know. This takes years.
Yeah.
This takes years,
Yeah.
and
We can write books.
and like you said
Oh, yeah.
about opening your business, tell the truth. In the jobs you had before, you learned what not to do.
More so.
See?
Yes.
More so.
Yeah.
Yes.
You learn what not to do, what doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because you make mistakes, but you make new mistakes
Right.
every time, and
Yeah.
you learn.
You learn.
And you acquire that knowledge,
Yeah,
and you bring
yeah,
it
yeah.
every day
Yeah.
with you. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
priceless.
Yeah.
You can't go to school and learn that.
No, they don't teach you that in school.
They can't.
That's decades.
They can't.
But it's
Decades
funny.
of knowledge.
It's funny too. Is like I went to school, but I was doing it since I was 14, and everybody told me you need to get the paper. You need to get the paper. Went to college, sat there. People didn't know how to turn an oven on. Okay. But when I went to college for it, we had to do a 10 days as a pot washer, 10 days baker, 10
That's it.
days.
That's it.
And yeah, but it goes for 4 years. So those 10 days, they go. So one day you're the lead saucier. The next 10 days, you're the pot washer. Why? Because you're going to learn what happens when they burn pots.
Yeah.
Now, when you get over there, you're not going to burn pots.
Right.
You know, but we had to learn, and then all the different cuisines and all we had to learn. Every 10 days was a different type of food.
Yeah.
But the important thing was, I had to mop floors for 10 days.
Yeah.
Properly. You know, and nowadays they go to these schools, they give them a book, they show them some videos, and in what, a year and a half, they're a chef.
Here's your diploma.
They're a chef.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here laughing like, are you kidding? You know, I hired a man one time, told me he doesn't boil water. We were waiting. I mean, I was the head chef. I'm setting up the line, and I'm looking. You know, I like to see what they got. And I said, "You got a pasta special today?" He says, "Yeah." I said, "Where's your pasta?" He goes, "Oh, they didn't bring it over yet." Who's they?
And where are they bringing it from?
Who's they? He said, "The prep cook." I didn't hire a prep cook. He says, "Well, I don't boil water."
Wow.
Well, I could tell you this.
Can you imagine?
After that shift,
Yeah.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's gone.
Yeah.
I you know.
No, you can't work with
They
someone like
they,
that.
they use that word very loosely these days. The word chef.
Oh,
Everybody's a chef.
yeah.
I don't.
It's
I
an
don't
earned
understand.
title. Because I've had people ask me what it is that chef, you know, what is it? I said, it's a designation. He earned
Correct.
that
It's-
title. He
Correct.
didn't
My
just
ba-
go and have it sewn on a shirt.
No, but my best
know?
description is you could take me to your refrigerator or you could take me to your house and open up the refrigerator and say, make something.
Yeah.
I don't need a book.
No.
I could
No.
make something with what's there.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
a chef.
Yeah.
Correct.
A cook,
Correct.
I'm not knocking cooks. Cooks can make excellent whatever, but a chef taught them how to do that or wrote that recipe.
They just use that word very,
Yeah.
very loosely.
But it's
And that's sometimes depends on who uses it. Could be a little disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
They
I
don't,
hate-
they don't even know how to use a knife.
I hate, and she's gonna laugh. I hate because I watch a lot of the local influencers, and I hate when they use the term chef's kiss. Well, first of all, you're not a chef, so I don't know what you're kissing. And second of all, I've been doing this almost 40 years,
Yeah.
and I've never did a kiss to anything, so I don't know what the hell a chef's kiss is. You know? So to me, it's like, I'm like, why are you even using that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's, disrespectful.
Very wrong.
But
What is your most popular dish here?
Popular dish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the one you sell the most.
I'll tell you, we will carve 3 cones of that gyros today, every day, 20 pounds each.
Wow.
wow.
So gyros and the chicken souvlaki, those 2 are the most popular, and along with that, probably running really close, if not bypassing it, is a Greek salad.
Okay.
Greek
So-
salads
so
are
the-
offered with, you can combo a side salad with a wrap, gyro wrap, chicken wrap, pork wrap, whatever wrap you like. All side salads come with the platters. All side salads come with the classic Greek dishes. So salads, we go through a bunch of salad.
Wow.
And we just cook, cutting and carving all day long.
Wow.
Just like I got a girl that all she does her job, she makes souvlaki. She stews all day long. Cuts,
Wow.
stews, waits, marinade.
Well, that's what the sign says. Get souvlaki, get skewed.
Yeah, it's souvlaki then stewed.
Nice. Yeah.
Eat Greek, live long.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Now I got a question.
sure.
What is a dish on the menu that you think people should order more of? That you think is probably the best that they don't order that much?
We sell a lot of salmon.
Right.
We sell a little. We sell pretty much of everything. The least items would be the vegan items.
Okay.
Those would be the
You have a
least.
lot of vegans, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have dolmadaya, the domades, the grape leaves stuffed with rice and herbs.
Do you think
So-
maybe it's because people don't know that there's a lot
Exactly.
of vegan
I tell
on
you,
the menu?
5 years ago, I had octopus, chargrilled octopus here.
Mm.
I offered taramosalata, which is a fish roll salad.
Uh-huh.
people don't know that.
Right.
So
Yeah.
octopus does not have a long shelf
No,
life.
no.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not like a
No.
bag of pita bread I can just
Right,
sit
you
there.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so I'd make it. And it's expensive and very time consuming. The
Right.
process to make
Right.
a charcoal octopus.
Right.
Right.
You gotta boil it for half a day, then you gotta beat it, and then you gotta cut it, and de-skin it, and char grill it. I make it, then sell garbage. Make it, then sell garbage. Another amazing dish, charcoal octopus with some olive oil and lemon.
Oh.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. My mouth is just watering talking
Right.
about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's my
Yes.
favorite.
But
yeah.
that's something that I wish that these demographics, this area, was schooled about
Get it.
Yeah.
and be able to enjoy it.
Right.
And not.
No, we have to put that
Another
out
dish
there.
is pasticcio.
Oh yeah.
Pasticcio. It's
Oh,
like,
that's my
you know,
favorite. That's my favorite.
Right.
That's my
right.
favorite.
Again,
Okay.
you know, you get tired of very, you know, just the best
Yeah.
smell to make that alone is a lot of work, right? You got to do it in all these parts. Moussaka sells. Why moussaka more than pasticcio? I think because moussaka is more popular.
More popular.
Yeah.
Everybody
People
knows
know
I'm more
about it.
popular.
Yes.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
The popularity.
A lot of people, a few people ask you for pasticcio. Now, when you make pasticcio, we don't know how to make.
No, you gotta make.
No, you gotta
You
make.
gotta make
gotta make,
pasticcio,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, you don't
Right,
make.
We don't make
right, you
a
can't
half
make
a
little-
pan.
No,
You
no.
don't make individuals.
No,
No,
I don't know how. I wouldn't even know how much.
The mix,
Yeah.
the amounts.
Yeah.
How do you bring
The
it down to-
ingredients.
Yeah.
That's
You
like
know,
making an individual
we don't
lasagna.
do pinches.
No.
We
You
do
don't do it
handfuls.
Right. That's
Right.
don't
So
do it.
I made pasticcio and then sell and then throw it away. Make it, throw it away.
Oh.
I got tired.
yeah.
And then a month later, somebody asked, "Do you have pasticcio?" I said, "Well, I had it a month
I had
ago.
a month ago. Yeah.
I can't
Yeah, you
just keep making it.
Can't make it for no
I
reason.
love what I do. I love being in the back. I love cooking, creating, trying to find ways to perfect it, to perfect the perfect, right? For no reason.
Yeah.
For no reason, let's perfect the perfect. And then and it's all said and done, and then, you know, a week later you gotta throw it away.
Yeah. But now
That's
see.
so sad.
Now that.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, it
but
really
now
is.
see, here's another reason why we do these interviews. That just peeled back another level. So you mean you don't make it and freeze it and then put it in the microwave?
No,
See,
man.
that shows the integrity.
No.
That shows his integrity.
I
But you heard him
prefer
say he
to
throws
tell
it
you
out.
I don't have it.
But you heard him say
Yeah.
he throws it out.
Yeah.
And that's the
Yeah,
thing.
You get it.
Because if you're not going to get top quality, he doesn't want to serve it.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah.
So,
I have a dessert that I've been looking for, and it's a new dessert, right? Called portocalopita. Portocalopita, it's an orange pastry cake. It's new. I want to say 6-7 years now. Very difficult to make. Not only to make, I'm going to say very difficult to make it consistently.
Okay.
And baker, I'm not. I can bake, but not
yeah,
to.
we chefs, we don't do that. We're not bakers.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not a baker. I can bake, but not to that
Yeah.
thing, right? So I buy this portocalopita, and it comes from Greece, right? And I love going to Greece. You know. The food there, everything is just amazing. it just to even be there.
Yeah.
But the food in Greece is obviously there's no preservatives allowed
right,
in Greece.
Right.
You know, so
No.
everything just tastes different.
Yes.
You know, I'll go there for a month. I'll eat all day, all night. You know, I don't eat 3 meals here a day.
Yeah.
But when I'm there, I'll eat 4 meals a day, and I'll come back and I've lost 5 pounds. Imagine.
Yeah, no.
There's a reason. So I buy this portocalopita, orange pastry cake, and I bring it from Greece. It costs me more to ship it here
Oh my goodness.
than it does that the baker makes.
Yeah.
But I have it here, and I have it. I have a picture of it. I'm gonna have you guys try it today.
Oh wow.
It is. I mean, it's sugary.
Right.
So one is to share it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it complements very well with either coffee or cognac. I don't have either. So you guys are welcome to take it home or enjoy it here with a
Oh,
bottle
we
of
definitely
water.
have cognac at home.
There you go. There you go. Where were we going? What were we talking about that we went to this? Oh, well, what I would make here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
so
you think they
The
would
things
order
you
more?
create.
Yeah.
Because I remember I put stuff on the menu, and I'd say, this is going to be the top seller. And nobody would order it. And I'm like, this is so good.
Yeah.
But they don't, like you just said, they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know. Or if it's a
They don't
name.
know.
I mean, I go through that with a lot of restaurants where they want to name stuff like Chicken Angelo or Veal Doris. Well, what the hell is that?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah, how you making
so
that?
I like
Yeah.
it like
What
you know,
goes
you
into
said
it?
pasticcio, like you have a name. It's if you look it up, it
It's-
tells you what it is.
Correct.
Yeah, and
I
it's
hate when they do
recognized as.
when they do personal names because
Yeah, no, that's a
customers not gonna order it.
surprise.
They're not going to order it.
It's a surprise,
Yeah, you're not
yeah.
going to order that because you don't know what the heck that
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And they don't get it. We go to restaurants where they have full menus with every family member's name on there.
Yeah.
And it's like, what am I? All right, you know what? Just give me
What is it?
pasta with sauce, then I'm good.
You know what the best
No,
part
you're
about
right.
that is?
You're right.
The best part about that is we don't know what that is. But if you ask the server what it is, they don't either.
They don't either.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not good.
Oh,
No,
my,
no,
yeah,
no.
Yeah,
that's,
they don't
that's
know.
my favorite one.
Yeah.
Oh, I've served that before.
Yeah.
People like it. Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
That's a
That's
shock.
great information.
So-
Let me go ask what it is.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, that's
but,
no way to run a restaurant.
Nah.
No, absolutely
So,
not.
What
Well,
else you got?
oh, we got some more other questions. Let me see. Let's see. Oh,
Well,
what is
I-
your favorite dish?
No comfort food.
But comfort food, yes.
My comfort food.
What you go to when you want to relax?
When I want to relax, I'm torn between two:
Okay.
watermelon and pizza.
Aha.
Watermelon and pizza.
Wow.
Two good ones. Two
Yeah,
good ones.
that's
Two
my
good ones.
comfort food.
You and I get along really
Now-
well.
now wait.
I love my
Now, are you
watermelon.
Like, now,
Me
are you
too.
Like,
I really do. But
Me
my
too.
pizza,
well,
I've been
can I ask you,
making
you like
pizza since
keto
I was
pizza?
6.
But is it pizza because you could have it cold or hot?
Well, I prefer my hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I prefer my hot. I have in the past took a bite out of a piece in the fridge
it doesn't taste
as
the
I'm
same.
running, but
the
I
same.
prefer
Hot.
hot.
Yeah, because you want that cheese soft.
Correct.
Thank you.
Correct.
Okay, and then your
And I'm
watermelon
gonna
is cold.
and I'm very cold.
Yes, you
Yeah.
see?
I drive her nuts. We get pizza. We have leftover. I go in the refrigerator.
And
I
he just yanks it,
pull it out and
eats
just
it.
eat it.
Good for you.
Because I think of it as just cheese and bread.
But if you can enjoy it like that,
Yeah.
good
Yeah,
for
that's
you.
awesome.
Yeah.
Me,
I have to have it hot.
Yeah,
But that
bubbly
comes-
hot, and I'll sprinkle some Greek oregano on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
You really are like must
Really?
be related.
yeah.
Seriously,
what she
because
does.
that's what I do. I put the oregano on it. No, and I don't throw oregano on. I put it in my hand and I warm it
Yeah,
up.
girl.
Here you go. Maybe I'm a little Greek.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, my name is Doris, so
Yeah, could be Greek.
could be. I must have some Greek in the background. Because those habits don't come
No,
from anything but
no,
your
no,
DNA.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Yeah.
now I know recently I saw online that you open Mondays or something. You recently
Yeah.
started opening Mondays.
Monday through Friday, we swapped out Saturday.
Right.
We closed Saturday and we opened Monday. I had a lot of people in the neighborhood, a lot of employees that work Monday through Friday. Ask, hey, why don't you open on Monday? I said, well, guys, I don't want to work 6 days. I'm back there 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think 60 hours is
I
65.
think you did a good blend though, because Monday through Friday you're catering to all of them
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
in the
And
area.
then Saturday, yeah, so the soccer moms will have to go somewhere else
Now-
on Saturday.
Now there's a backstory to this.
Tell me.
We'll talk about it after the camera's off.
All right.
But we came here to meet somebody here.
Yeah.
And what happened was it was a Monday. You were closed, so we went next door and we talked to them. You know,
Okay.
and I want to tell you, what 4 or 5 people came to that door.
Yeah, they're
And it was a
yanking on
Monday,
that
and they were
door,
yanking-
yeah.
And I said to her, "You see how good that place is?
Yeah, yeah.
You see? I mean, we're here just a
Yeah.
half hour,
Yeah.
and people are trying to get in.
Yeah.
So
So something good must be going on in there.
yeah. But it was like,
Yeah.
wow, you know, and it makes us feel good because, like I had explained to you earlier, is we check reviews, we check inspections before we pick a place.
Good for you guys.
Because
Yeah.
a lot of people think that
Yeah.
people pay us to come or whatever. No, we don't do
No.
that. I mean, this is free,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when we see something like that, that makes me say, made the right choice.
Yeah.
You know, that's
yeah. You guys are really you're really good at what you guys do. You guys are in the business.
Yeah.
You're in the industry. No, not everybody can understand us.
Yeah,
No.
We're not always understood.
We're not normal.
We're not normal.
No.
We're not normal.
No, and the thing is, you get thrown so many wrenches
Yeah.
in the day that
Figure it out.
You got to
Figure it
figure
out.
it out. And
Figure
like
it
when
out.
you make an appointment with me, if you say, "Hey, you can't come today because I got this, that, and the other,"
We're good.
I totally get
Yeah,
it.
you got it.
I
We're
got
good.
it.
Yeah,
Now,
we're
what did
good.
I say to you?
Yeah.
I'm
you
here
understand.
for your
Right,
convenience.
That's it.
I'm
Yeah.
here to make you look
Right,
good.
right.
I'm not here to inconvenience you and ask you to do things for me that you normally wouldn't do during the day.
Yeah.
Because I want you to
Yeah.
stay here. I want you to be prosperous.
She knows I hate.
I want the neighborhood to
I
know
don't
you're
wanna
here.
Be, and she'll laugh at this. I don't want to be that sales guy.
Yeah, no.
You
The
know
what guy?
That sales guy.
The sales guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that comes in to sell
when,
you
Yeah,
something.
when
yeah.
they're busy and they walk in and you're like,
Yeah.
I said, I never
Yeah.
want to be that guy. So
Yeah, I hate the
when,
sales
when,
guy.
When we do our stuff, we always
Yeah.
check, recheck, confirm.
Yeah.
You know, this is a business. Things happen, and
Right.
and our philosophy, even like when we go to places, they know us, they want to like take care of us or whatever. I tell them, no, take care of the customer. We're here.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be
yeah,
back.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
always the customer first. You're first. We, you know,
Yeah, customers
we can
always
wait.
come
We can
first.
wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, for the rest of the year, what have you got planned? Do you have any like special little things that you want to accomplish, or is there anything like I don't
Well,
know?
I'll tell you, good question. Very good question. I tell you, when I came from Chicago, 5 something years ago, whatever, I wanted to come and, open this concept at multiple locations.
Ah,
Right.
I wanted to go. Why? I have no idea. I like the game. I like the business. I like the hustle. I like the challenge.
yeah.
But I don't have enough heads. So
That's the thing is,
So my plan for
Very
this
important.
year is I just renewed my lease. Gonna stay, perfect the perfected, and really not many plans because that dream of opening new places. I'm a realist. I reach for the stars, but I got to keep one foot in the ground.
right.
I don't have the proper help to say.
And you don't want to fail.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely
You have
not.
to build
That's the thing.
organically
That's the
now.
thing.
Absolutely
Build
not.
organically,
Fail.
slowly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just gonna stay, do the best we can, do what we're doing, laugh and joke and have fun at it.
Absolutely.
And
Have a
when the sun
living.
is shining,
Have a
day
living.
off, I'm going to the beach.
Yeah.
Have a nice life.
That's
Yes.
it.
That's it.
That's
I'll take
right.
another trip to Greece this year.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like I said. Like I said in the
Life
beginning,
is
it's,
good.
it's a living. That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah, life
Yeah.
is
You
good.
know, I mean,
life is good.
It's we have a standard, and like I'm like you, we have a standard,
Yeah,
and sometimes that's our detriment. Sometimes it's our savior.
yeah.
Because without a standard, you might have came here, opened 6 of them, and 5 of them went out of business.
Would have
and
been a
then
disaster.
Oh, I know that place.
Would have been a
Yeah,
disaster.
so, no.
That would have been a knife right through my heart.
No, it's better to take it step by
yeah,
step
yeah.
and see what the universe is bringing
Yeah.
you that you can work with,
Right.
and then take off.
Right.
Because you never know.
Right.
Tomorrow
right.
you could have people walk in here that revolutionize your life
Yeah.
because they found out you're here.
I'll tell you, one thing I am excited about, and I hope I live to see it and experience it, is the robots for the hospitality. Can you imagine? Then I would have 10 of these
Yes.
places all over the state of
Yes.
Florida. If I have a robot that can cut, carve, cook, personality, the whole thing, just like me.
Yeah,
I hope I'm alive.
that's true.
I'm gonna buy them. Come on,
Let's call
Elon.
Elon.
No, and
Come on,
The
Elon.
truth is, then
Bring it
then
on.
you'll be open 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing, and you don't have to complain. Holiday, rain.
Nothing.
It's
I would be open 7 days a week.
Yeah.
They'd be run. You don't have to tell them. They got nothing to do. They're gonna go clean. Customer walks in. They tell them the order. They got the POS system right in their
ahead.
brain.
Right.
Bam.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
No cash.
Yeah.
Credit cards. Boom.
We're talking the
They-
Jetsons here.
Right?
No, but it's,
Right?
it's true. I
I
mean,
That's
love
gonna
it.
come.
I love it. Yes.
That's gonna come.
That's what I'm here
I
for.
just hope I'm here when it comes. I really hope I'm here when this happens.
now,
I told my kids this.
Yeah,
I told my
Yes.
kids.
it's true though. It's
This is
Absolutely.
coming. I just don't know when.
It's and then people are
And
gonna
we're ready
complain,
for it now.
Then people are going to complain. Oh, they're taking jobs. Owners will say, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Somebody
they're
needs
doing
to
the
work.
You got
jobs
someone to
right.
work.
And they're
Somebody
doing the
needs to
jobs.
You
work.
got someone to work.
Somebody needs to work.
Yeah.
I can't do it all myself.
But now, another important aspect
Yeah.
of your restaurant, catering. Tell us about catering.
Oh, catering.
Yeah.
I tell you, we just signed up with a company that actually enhances catering throughout, like office buildings, not so much homes,
Okay.
but mainly through offices, right?
Mhm.
Doctor's office, lawyer's office, whatever, all the offices, warehouses, and we got a bunch of them.
You have a lot here. Yeah.
Right, and I just signed up with them. And I signed up with them, I could have pushed it and got it done in December, but I like doing things right.
Get it right.
I didn't want to rush it. I didn't give a shit about the money. Screw the money. I'm not that person to take advantage of the
Yeah.
of the holidays. No, I wanted to take. I was busy for myself, so how much can I do? You know,
Yeah.
I got to cook. I got to do this. I got to plan it. You know, then a photographer's got to come in. So I took my time. So we just signed up with them a couple weeks ago. The other part of the catering that we do in-house, it's actually we cater to whatever your needs are, not just what's on the menu.
Right, right.
I've catered things like pasticcio. I have a lady twice a year that calls me for a pan of pasticcio right around Christmas time.
Look at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Nice.
Yeah, so I make it. So it's all whatever they want. Come on in, buddy. How are you? Now also too on the menu, on the website, on the Toast app, we do have family packs that feeds 5 to 6 people.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good.
I have a lot of office buildings
I was gonna say,
that
that's
will come
excellent.
in and will say we'll take 10 of those.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
And it's offered with either you get a salad, Greek salad, or a Caesar salad.
Right.
Please don't order a Caesar salad when you go to a Greek restaurant.
God, no.
You know what I mean? You want a Caesar salad, go to the Italian restaurant,
Yeah.
which is they can probably make it
Roman,
better.
Greek, two
Yeah.
different things.
Yeah, I honestly, I buy my Caesar dressing, but I make my Greek dressing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it comes with a Greek salad, a choice of starch, French fries not recommended because they don't travel well. Even
Right.
though I got amazing fries, they just don't travel well. Yellow street rice, lemon roasted potatoes, choice of gyros, chicken souvlaki, pork souvlaki.
Wow.
Very popular.
That is.
Yeah, and
Very,
if it,
very,
yeah,
yeah.
So I
Right.
think it's $65. You get 10 chicken skewers, you get 6 pitas, you get a half tray of rice or lemon potatoes, and a half tray of Greek salad. So we sell a lot of that.
I can
Good
see
morning.
why.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah.
And that's a
So-
family
so
pack?
It's a family pack.
Now, is that something they can call and order, or is that something
Correct.
they have to?
Correct.
They can call any
They
day.
can call an order and pick it up in 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stress that. So it's a family pack for you people that work in the offices, working late. You need
Yeah.
dinner. You stop by.
That's it.
Call ahead.
We'll
get
cook
some.
for you. We'll
And,
cook for you. We'll have it ready.
You know, how
Yeah.
many is the feed again? Roughly?
5 to 6 people.
5
Look
to
at
6
that.
people. You
5
feed
to
the
6
whole
people,
family.
That's excellent.
depending on the size of the guys.
Right,
you know what I
right,
mean?
right.
If there's 6
Oh, yeah.
big boys, football players,
Yeah.
they're gonna need 2 platters,
Two platters.
2 packs.
But again, it's again, great food, fresh.
yeah,
You can't beat it.
yeah. Come on by. Come on
Yeah,
by.
yeah.
Come by and see us.
So, anything else?
Oh, did you have anything else to add? Is there anything that you want to tell people about you or about this store? Or anything
I
that,
think we've spoken enough, no?
Yeah.
Well,
right.
I think you covered it all, but just in case,
Yeah.
I don't
thank
want
you so
I don't want
much.
to cut you short. I want to make
No,
sure that
no,
you get
thank
your
you
say.
so much. I love you guys.
Oh,
I love you guys.
too.
You guys are really good.
And
I
thanks
had a
for
lot
the
of fun.
endorsement. We weren't asking for an endorsement, but you gave us one, and I thought that was absolutely fabulous.
And
Thank
again,
you.
Again, I have to say thank you, Patty and Joe,
Oh yeah.
for recommending this.
Thank
Right.
you, Patty.
Yeah.
My buddy Joe.
Yep.
Stop
Yeah.
in and see us.
And they come in. They do. They come in.
Good, good.
So-
Next time you come in, please get my attention.
There you go.
So,
There you go.
all right,
Tell
so-
everybody where you can
Oh,
be
where you're
found and your
located.
phone number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So Souvlaki Street is located at 9370 West Commercial Boulevard in Sunrise, Florida. In the Sunrise West Shopping Center, there's a Publix center. We're at the west end of the center, close to 94th Street. We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 9, closed Saturday and Sunday and all major holidays. Please come in and see us. Our telephone number is 954-533-5229. And we do have a website. Look it up, Souvlaki Street. And also you can order through our website. It'll direct you to Toast app. And we have a delivery service there that DoorDash picks up your food and brings it to you for $8. No charge on the food. They just charge you $8. You can order. You can't call us and order that. You have to do that on the Toast app.
That's
Or
awesome.
your other options is DoorDash, regular DoorDash, Uber, and Grubhub, because we really don't have time to get up and leave and deliver you the food. Even though we like to do that, we just don't have enough time.
You're too busy making the food good.
Yeah.
And one more time, because I love the sign.
Yes.
Boom. Lemon roasted chicken.
Eat
Eat
That's
souvlaki.
Oh,
Get
eat
skewered.
souvlaki, get steward.
I love it.
Eat Greek, live long.
Live
I love
long.
Boom.
Yes. Live long and prosper.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
So, as always, enjoy, and we'll see you there. Bye.
Thanks again
Bye-bye.
for joining us, everybody. Bye.
You guys are amazing.
Aw.
You guys are born